Everything's fine here. Hello. Hello.
Are we live now?
Yeah, we're live now.
Yeah, we
awesome.
How are you? That's good. I don't really care. I'm just kidding. I care about you. Mostly. A little bit. Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to Phixius 5. Still struggling with the COVID symptoms, but I'm negative fine.
Hey.
Hello to Twitch and YouTube. We are dual streaming, so if you prefer YouTube, go ahead and watch us on YouTube at Vactor TV, or here on Twitch, where you can muck around with the Player's Day or the DM's Day. There are a bunch of new Platinum Piece items you can send. Who said hello?
Oh, who did say hello? Say hello
That was
again.
you. That was you. Because I turned the stream on YouTube on my computer.
Oh, I'm like...
and I didn't realize that my external sound was still on.
Who
So
is in here?
After 3 years of rewatching my own episodes, I still don't know what my voice sounds like.
also, you're sick.
And I'm sick.
So you don't sound the same.
There.
And don't hear the same either.
True.
Probably.
True.
I don't
And
know.
I can't smell anything unless I do this. But for
Chloroform?
yeah, basically. Some bitch could come up to me and like try to chloroform me, but I can't fucking smell it, so like no effect. Immunity.
That's not how that works.
COVID immunity to chloroform.
That is not how that works.
This is how I'm doing it. This is how it's happening. Don't argue with me.
Oh no.
Anyway. Our sponsor for tonight's episode is Canadian Dice. You can go to canadiandice.ca, use the code TheVectaire for 10% off of your order at checkout. He does ship into the Americas.
And he's got a bunch of new shit coming in.
And there's some new shit coming in. And Maggie's pick of the week is Irish Spring. It should have been next week, but you know what? We're probably just going to run it into next week too, because it's St. Paddy's Day next week, right?
Oh.
Is that then the week after?
it?
I don't know.
Week after. Week after.
Okay, well, we're not running it for 3 weeks, so fuck that. But Irish Spring.
March vibes.
It harkens back to the glens of Ireland. Or body wash. Take your pick.
Just a green bar of soap.
They're actually really pretty. Go ahead.
They are, and my dad used them for like his entire life.
Same.
You just rub
Smell
dice all
nice.
over him.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
Body
Everyone's
scrub.
Dad used
Effective.
Irish Spring because I feel like this may be a truth that we just found out. Because my dad also always used Irish Spring.
I think all dads just used
Mine
Irish
don't.
Spring. It's just
Oh,
like
mine
that's
dad-
not a dad. Don't know what
My
to tell
dad
you.
has a sensitive nose and doesn't do smells very well.
My dad has Old Spice.
Oh, daddy. Anyway. Go to CanadianDice.ca. Just do it.
Okay.
Right now, I'll give you
I'm
minutes.
gonna work on
We're just
it.
going to sit here in complete silence for the next 2 minutes
I
while you go
want
look at
you to order dice. someone screen cap that.
Yes! Do it.
No one's gonna get that.
No.
Too many Canadians.
Too vague.
Too vague. Also, the fundraiser for Black Girl in White Coat is still going on. We are just under $45 away from our goal of $250, which is amazing. It is an amazing charity that raises funds for Black and Hispanic people going through the medical field, for sponsorship, mentorship, just helping them navigate sort of the very specific issues that they have to navigate when they are people of color in that industry. And yeah, it's just a really good organization, and you should definitely throw some money at them because they're awesome. Let's see. Schedule-wise, tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m., we've got Together Among the Stars with Dungeon Daddy Rick and Universal Mommy Sophia, and that's at 11:30 a.m. It's a very chill stream, usually about an hour. Just Very cool. And if you want to try and play, email thevacterra@gmail.com.
The night crew keeps adopting creatures.
Yeah, so there's a menagerie on the ship. What else we got? Sunday, Legacy of Fire, 7:30 over on DM Jeremy's channel. Back here on Monday at 8:30 for Mistwalkers. And then Artemis and I are wrapping up our guest spots over on Hampod on Tuesday for Chaotic Academia Pandaros.
I think we have one more after that.
Sort of wrapping it up.
Forever.
Wrapping it up part
The
one.
beginning of wrapping it up.
The beginning of wrapping it up.
Because I believe our last one is like the day before you leave for GaryCon, so.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Whatever. It's fine. Also, our new merch store is up at Society 6. Emily is rocking the baseball Vactaire shirt. It is very
So quick.
soft and very fast. I think you ordered that. When did you order that?
That was super fast.
Like end of last week.
Yeah, end of
Yeah.
last week, and you already got it. Same with Artemis. You ordered a bunch of stuff, and it was there like 5 days later.
I think it was Saturday during the birthday stream.
Right. Yeah. Great quality, lots of fun, lots of different
And your
designs.
logo actually works on
My
there.
logo actually works there. Yeah, there it is. There's my
Aw.
logo.
There
Yeah.
it is.
And as always, if you want to catch up on our one-shots or just our campaign play, you can go to Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music if you're more of a podcast type of person. Check it out there. All right, with all that said,
We have stuff dropping almost every day on Spotify now because we've been so busy.
how we do? Artemis,
Yeah. All right.
it's your turn.
Cool. So
Unless you
when
need
we,
to.
wow. When last we left off, you guys had made it to Veltodir, the capital of Makan, and you were sort of being quiet as you made your way through town, but not really because Ram is sort of still wanted here and still known here, as you found out from talking to some of the other Warforged in the area.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Nothing's wrong.
Totally fine. Talking about.
But you decided that you were going to spend the night at the Hunters Guild, and you found out that the sole surviving member of the Battenbrand family that Rem missed is getting married in 2 days' time.
Not for lack of trying.
True. Very true. Also, your Ram voice is not on.
Who was this? This is not
But
Ram.
anyways. Who are you? But anyways.
Because I forgot to turn the actual modulator on.
Okay, well. But anyways.
Hi.
Ram, you sounded so weird for a minute there.
I have a computer virus.
But yeah, you found out that he's getting married to somebody from the Brewshield family, another noble house in Veltodir, and the sort of circumstances are a little bit suspicious, and you were going to talk to the Talonstone family, which is another noble house here in town, and see if you can maybe gain entry to that wedding, or at least find out how to get on the grounds. And when you rested, somebody had bad dreams. I believe Karani had strange dreams but didn't remember them, and then Aster had sort of interrupted dreams about the about Ouroboros, and you found that you couldn't communicate with him in your dreams like you have been able to in the past. And yeah, that's sort of where we left off. It's morning time, and you're in the Hunters Guild at the moment. What would you like to do for the day?
I hear we need some new outfits.
Should we try to get our invitation first?
Seems silly to waste money if you're not going to end up going.
I mean, I'm sure with our capabilities, we'll end up going one way or another, but...
Well, as waiters,
mean-
but then it's a different kind of outfit.
New clothes.
Not what I was
Is that
thinking,
really a
but
waste?
I have worn my skin for about 10 years. I should probably wear something else.
I just have my cape, and I make my cape do the billow thing.
You also have a pair of pants from your date.
Oh, yes, I have a pair of pants from my date. Our date, I forgot about the pair of pants.
My gosh!
We
Yes,
both
and a
did!
cape.
Wink! Anyways.
How could we forget the date pants?
We should go to that family and then see if we can appeal to them. Is that the word I want?
I think it's begging.
We could threaten them with knives.
Oh, okay.
Or
So we
we
have
could
many
just
I like
options.
that idea. Let's threaten them with knives. Just tell them that I murdered the entire family minus one. It'll be fine.
Might-
What could go wrong?
Nope. I
Such a
feel
bad
like we
time
could
to
just
not have a
ask.
leader.
We've already been given information that they would be good people to go to. I feel like we could just lay it out for them and ask.
I plan Plan B.
We'll start
Okay.
with that, but we'll have backup plans.
How about Elise and I go in front in this one?
Just murder the entire noble house line. All of them.
I mean,
What kind of
that's how I got
charisma?
my first invitation to the Hunters Guild.
To be fair, I didn't say anything about murder. I said threaten.
What kind of charisma has everybody else got?
I don't
I
know.
guess
if
Ram
anybody
does
has-
have intimidation with strength, right?
What is my
Persuasion,
charisma?
I'm pretty good at, especially with
-1.
knives.
I should go.
Aster should definitely be the one that does the talking.
Oh.
If the DM allows me to intimidate with strength, I can make myself tall, and my bonus to intimidation would be like a +1,000,000.
5 to
I mean, I think
Or-
we've been doing that anyways.
persuasion.
I'm happy to try and persuade. I have no qualms about that.
Or
I just normally use knives with my persuasion. Just saying.
That's fair.
I find myself very persuasive.
You're so
I was
small.
persuaded by that.
Yeah, that's why knives really help.
Oh, okay, so I'll just stand there and you can like wave a knife at them and then they'll give us their invitations. It'll be fine.
Perfect. Yeah, especially if you stood right behind me and like, I don't know, kind of like, can your hands crack? Like, can you make your hands like click, like you're cracking your knuckles?
I'd start removing each finger individually and then pop them all back in so they make a sound of metal on metal.
Clarity's so excited and is like, that's perfect! I think we have a plan.
Nope. Definitely not.
Maggie's gonna come back and you guys are all gonna be in jail.
Things in fire.
Nope.
Except for Karady, who was just like, I told you so.
I feel like Rand is mostly saying this to rile Curani up.
I think Crane's just walking out the door, like shaking her head but smiling, like, nope, not gonna happen.
And I honestly
I'm gonna
think
be in the front so
Clarity
that this
is also trying to get a rise and like shock. She's actually, fairly level-headed, but she is having a lot of fun making everyone uncomfortable.
Oh, Aster's like, no, this is a legitimate action we could take. I mean, it's
Okay,
It
making
could work.
Karini uncomfortable. And Elise, who is also there, we figure they're probably also uncomfortable with the idea of stabbing royalty.
I would say uncomfortable, probably just cranky about it.
Fair enough.
Considering that every time you guys go to the palace in Ebonbreak, you have an argument between the two of you, like,
Every time. It just brings out the worst in us.
yep.
yep.
Oh. Yeah,
But
so
where's the
Williams would
family?
probably be the best bet to secure our way.
Yes.
No, I have a +5. I'm pretty persuasive.
Okay, you
Oh,
do it
you would
now.
actually be better at it than me too.
With or without knives.
I mean,
Either way.
Elise is a +11 charisma.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god.
way
That's
better.
a fake,
but-
sorry. +5.
Oh,
I'm like, wait, that's
Oh.
really
it's
good.
like I don't think
I've
that's
got a good-
possible.
Performance, if that's about it. Persuasion, I only have +2.
Hmm. They are +10 for persuasion. Well, +10 for deception as well. Never believe anything that they say.
I'm +5 on deception too, but my intimidation really is only +1, so I need to use those knives for that one for sure.
Well, let's
The
let...
knives are the +1.
Is there anything else we need to do before going and possibly getting me arrested?
I mean, we could just take the long way around and just explore the town. City. Oh god, it's a city. Maybe we should.
You haven't looked at the house yet either. Like it the last time you were here, Ram, you were breaking out of it, not into it. So you haven't looked at the outside of the house.
Reconnaissance.
What you
You
want
know,
to.
we haven't looked at the outside of the house, and given that I murdered everybody that was inside of it when I left, they probably upped their security game.
Or especially if there's a special event going to be happening.
What if their security is as bad as the other place we were in? Maybe I'm not that worried.
It's hard to say, I did break out of it pretty.
I mean, my level of concern is.
I was also level 1 at the time. Just saying, I'm like level 10 now.
Practically gods.
Practically gods. I could jump off of a cliff, take max fall damage, and still be alive.
But you wouldn't. You could rage on the way down.
Ooh, are we taking bets? Does somebody
Yeah, let's go
want
find a
to-
cliff. That sounds like way more fun than going to a party.
Let's go talk to this family who can help us.
Are you sure? Because the cliff diving is still on the table.
I mean, I
We are
have
on a time crunch.
a way to
There's a
help with
lot
that too, but we're not going to do it. We're going to do that after we finish this. You really want to go cliff diving? We can do it after we finish
Oh,
this.
good. Oh, good. Because I think that sounds like a lot of fun.
I would like to say, perhaps we can swing by some magical shop and see if they have some sort of disguise, because you're walking around with a 7.5 foot tall murderer.
Oh,
You can just walk behind me. I'm
Should be that
taller than
first.
you.
I rage. Just the faintest purpling in the blue eyes.
Oh, and I can use disguise self to make myself 1 foot taller.
I mean, I can. If you're worried, I could make you invisible. Then you, as long as you don't hit anybody, you can stay that way for like an hour.
Where's that clanging coming from?
Why does it sound like there's a bunch of pots and pans tumbling down the street?
That's where the problem
Floating
lies.
you on tea?
I'm not stealthy, and I do have disadvantage on stealth checks, so it would be just a straight check. If I was invisible.
Okay.
Take it.
I'm just putting it out there if we could maybe like swing by a magic item shop, see if they have like a hat of disguise or something. That would be...
You do also have in Aster's inventory, there is magic face paint that you guys got from Karani's first episode that does the disguise self spell.
Hey, Ryan, this
For
came
an
out of
hour.
nowhere.
Is it? In,
Technically, all you need to do is get in the door.
Is it in Aster's hair permanently?
I mean, it's hair. Nothing's permanent. You just grab some, chop.
Oh, okay. I thought you were pretty attached to the
I
things
take
that
that
are in
item
your
and
hair.
start kind of like winding it into yarn.
Gross.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's really interesting. I wouldn't think that lizard people would have hair, but or people
Oh, there's a
who
lot of
are
things you wouldn't think we have, and yet we do.
fair.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, wake
He's
up.
talking about boobs.
I got that.
Okay. I was making sure we were all on the same page.
I appreciate you telling me, and I appreciate boobs, so it's all good.
Okay. Good to know.
We're learning so many things about each other today. This is great.
I don't even remember what we were doing. Okay, we're gonna go talk to that family. And then I was gonna try very hard not to be seen firefighting behind security.
There are... So, you are not the only Warforged in town. There are other Warforged here. You might be able to go mostly unnoticed if you keep your hood up.
Now, would that be more or less suspicious?
Maybe
Do like a
can
Braveheart face paint situation.
yeah, you can use the face paint for now until we find a shop, and
But does it only work on my face? Because if that's the case, I can just do this and I like snap my fingers and everything above my necklace becomes like. Let's see what are we gonna go with right now.
so it's just like careful.
Auntie no hair?
No, we're gonna go with a Goliath female, so very like thick dreadlocks and like war paint, the sort of like gray blue skin. But like that doesn't help the rest of me, and still sound like me.
Well, you can. I mean, it looks like
Don't
you're wearing
talk.
armor with the cloak.
Put the cloak on. Don't talk.
Oh,
We'll get you some flesh-colored gloves.
Put the pants on too, and just like armor,
flawless.
chest, pants, cloak.
On some leather gloves or something.
Everything about it looks like a Goliath. Totally inconspicuous.
Clang,
It's only
clang,
lasts for half an
clang.
hour, so let's go.
We're going.
We-
We're walking.
We take
We're
off.
going. Going to the place.
Oh, we're not looking for a shop for a magic item that's more than 30 minutes for disguising?
Just go to the house.
Okay, we're going to the house.
Close
This is
up so
fine.
that when the magic ends, I don't like freaking running out. Get off your asses and stretch, motherfuckers.
What?
I forgot that was
Hi.
one of the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me!
I
Like,
we
live.
could-
Actually stretch?
Wait. Oh, jeez.
Oh, fuck you, Sophia.
Actually, that felt really good.
I'm not saying it didn't feel good. I'm just saying, fuck you, Sophia.
Oh, something popped in the shoulder.
Feedback in my nest. You, Sophia.
I did
To the
it.
house.
Something popped in my shoulders.
Your
my elbow.
Sounded like bubble wrap, so.
Yep. Alright, so. So you head to the northern part of town, up there where the circle on the map is, and you get directions to the Talonstone estate, which, as you approach, you can see it's a sprawling manor home with well-tended gardens. It's a 2-story building made of limestone with a domed roof and large metal grating over the windows. A 10-foot tall fence goes around the outside of the property, and at the main gate there is a guard waiting. And you've all seen, sort of as you've made your way through town, Ram, you were warned to watch out for the Golden Banner, and you've seen, as you sort of made your way through town, you've seen some of the Golden Banner, which is the city guard. These are not the city guard. These are privately hired guards. They're wearing the sort of livery of the Talonstone household, and the guard at the gate, he greets you. This looks to be just a mountain dwarf with sort of thick, bushy brown hair and beard, and he sort of looks up at you because you're abnormally tall, and looks, Oh, okay. Well, he looks up at Karani then. Karani and Elise, who are, even Elise is still pretty tall considering, but looks up at both of you and, tell me, help you?
Yes, we are looking to speak to someone. Do I remember the name? Probably not.
You're looking to speak to the matriarch of the Talonstone family.
Oh, okay, just the matriarch. That's all we know.
Yes. Okay. You weren't given a name.
We would like an audience with the matriarch of the Talonstone family if she has the time to spare.
I'm not sure she's got time, but what is your business? I'll let her know.
Has to do with the upcoming festivities in this town.
Be a bit more specific.
I believe it's a wedding.
Okay. You lot wait right here. And, he kind of trots off. And there is another guard that sort of is, doing a patrol you can see nearby. They're just sort of keeping... They're not really, interacting with you. They just sort of keep an eye on you as this other one runs inside. And reappears a few minutes later. And he says, Lady Anise, we'll see you. Come on in.
Oh.
Thank you very much. How do you spell her name?
Anniz.
Okay. You'll follow, and I'll let Elise go in front this time.
Okay. So, Elise marches off with purpose across the yard following this guard. And you're led down a sort of white pebbled stone path that leads up to their front door. And you can see the pasta. You can see leading up to the where the front doors are. The front doors are ornately carved and show what looks to be if you've ever seen Art Deco, this house is very much like that. It's very that sort of style. Lots of arches and interconnecting images and that sort of thing. It's very beautiful, very beautifully carved. This house is smaller than some of the other houses that you've seen in this area, but still very well kept, very beautiful. And as you're led into the foyer there are stained glass windows to each side that show depictions of... One of them shows what looks to be dwarves going into a mine. One of them depicts what looks to be the finding of precious stones, and then another window looks to be of trade of those precious stones. So obviously this family sort of founded on mining, which makes sense where you are. Can I help you? She's been asleep for hours. But of course.
You're obviously doing something, and now it's time for attention.
Exactly.
So cute.
Hear her or not, she's chirping. She knows that I'm talking to you guys. So But anyways, you're led inside, and door closes behind you, and he leads you down a short hallway, which goes. You see, there's a stairway that leads up to the left, and he leads you down a hallway that goes past that flight of stairs. This house is very, very well off. There is like plush carpeting in here, of like a deep crimson red. There are like vases on the walls where like fresh flowers have been placed. Like there's a very care to detail here. It's very beautiful. And you notice that like the floor. Everybody make me nature checks.
Dirty 20 for Ram and a 10 for Elise.
Okay.
Hot 6.
Way to go, Craney.
Not a lot of rocks in the forest.
Aster got a 13. And then what did you get, Aaron? I'm sorry?
6.
6. Okay. So, Ram, you recognize that, like, in the flooring, the tiles, the stone tiles, are sort of threaded with this multicolored gemstone, which you recognize to be black opal. What happened to the cameras?
I had accidentally minimized my music and it shut down.
Mute. But you recognize that the sort of gemstone that's threaded in through these floor tiles is black opal, which is very rare. So there's obviously a lot of money in this family. This area is sort of known for its black opal mines. That's sort of what Veltodir is famous for. But as you're led down this short hallway, the guard opens the door for you, and you're led into what looks to be a very sort of plush, comfy-looking office. And there is a big sort of oak desk, and seated behind it is an elderly female dwarf. Silver, like long silver hair in braids with a sort of neatly trimmed silver beard that has beads threaded throughout it. And around her neck, there is a double strand of black opals. And she sort of waves off the guard, and he closes the door behind him. And you can see everybody. So Karini and Aster, for sure, you can see she looks a little distracted, like she clearly has something on her mind, almost worried. And she kind of looks up from like a sheaf of papers that she's looking at and looks at all of you, and she has big bright blue eyes, and you can see concern in her eyes as well. And she looks around at all of you and she says, I'm told that you need a bit of help. What can I do for you lot?
I'm just hiding in the back, but...
Elise is going to move forward and bow. Very,
Elise, like,
Gracefully.
Regally?
Elise like, yes. It's like a full gesture bow, you know, like 1 foot ahead, like head to the floor, fingers brushing the floor. And they're going to say something to the effect of, greetings, thank you for meeting with us. We're here to offer our services and perhaps exchange for some sort of assistance of our own.
So, yeah, and Anise sort of like frowns a little bit, and she says, "The gesture's not necessary, but thank you. I don't really stand on ceremony too much here, but
Elise, I assume, feels awkward.
probably Who are you lot? Did somebody send you?
No, not at all. We just heard there was a party occurring, and as another noble house, we assumed you may require assistance with it in some form. Again, I don't know what Elise would say in this situation.
It's fine. You're doing fine.
Oh, good.
Is remembering saying something about just laying it all out there and telling the truth and asking for help. None of that is happening.
I got COVID brain, leave me alone.
I'm just kind of looking conflicted, but like pleasant.
I assume you're talking about the Battenbren wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course.
Yep.
And what's your business with the Battenbrens?
Not good.
Do you want to take over?
I love Esther.
Do you want to take over?
Straight
I'm
up.
not gonna lie. I'm not lying.
Good.
We're super good friends with them, and our invitation got lost in the mail.
I just asked her just slow turn.
Okay,
Like-
hold on.
Make a deception check?
Okay.
Can I give her disadvantage by saying that's not true?
Your
15.
That tracks.
you can
Want me to
tell
do it again?
Elise is
Just going,
very
"Oh, no."
confused by this conversation that's going on. So, are you friends with them or not?
No.
Okay,
Because if you are, I don't know that I can help you.
we are not.
I'm not, at least.
We're not really fans of their business practices per se. But
Well, that makes two of us.
We were wondering if perhaps, since you are another noble family in this lovely city, perhaps you might help us with gaining entrance to their party.
You can see she's like sizing all of you up very closely. And, like-
sadly makes herself smaller behind Curie. Good John.
Clarity steps behind Ram because she's only made things worse again.
No.
Reach back and pat like her hip or something, whatever I can reach.
Look, honestly, truth be told, they have some things that could be vital in helping us defeat, as cliche as it may sound, a great evil. And also, they're just bad. And we would love it if we could perhaps
End them.
handle both things at once.
Oh.
The badness
So,
and
Anise-
the helpful thing.
Anise sort of like leans back in her chair and she like kind of strokes her beard for a minute, just kind of like looking at all of you. And she says, "You're a very odd group of people, but I kind of like that." And then she sort of looks and she's like, "Your metal friend can step out. I can see you."
No, you can't. I'm very stealthy. That's a lie. I'm lying. Put it on.
Aren't you still a Goliath?
I don't know, has it been half an hour since we left?
It's probably getting real close to the end of that.
I'm a monster right now. Perfect.
They can like see your chest plate and are just sort of like, "Okay, well, I won't push. If you're willing to help, I might have a way in for you."
What?
They took something of mine, and I'd like it back.
What? They just took it. They just straight up
Not surprising.
took something.
Fair amount.
What was it?
They took my son.
Hmm.
Can't prove any of it, and I can't get in there to find him myself. But you lot look like you've just came off the skyship. So maybe you can get in without being noticed.
Why would they take your son?
He was collecting information about some of their more unsavory works. Hoping to take it to the Opal Braids so we can present it to the Emperor. But he got caught, I think. He's been missing for a couple days.
You're sure that they took him?
He was sniffing around in their minds, so I'm guessing.
Sure.
We could probably help.
Would you like us to kill that guy?
Clarity's sister Ram. I'm not good at talking, but I am good at sneaking and finding stuff. So maybe I
Yeah.
can help.
I know that.
Okay.
As long as you don't get high and eat the mushrooms. Or vice versa. I mean, I can kill the last of the family.
I can't tell you one way or the other how to handle it. All I can do is get you in the front door.
Stroke your beard twice if you'd like me to kill them.
She doesn't move. She just sort of raises an eyebrow.
Okay.
They're my kind of
Okay.
person, and I really don't know how I ended up with them sometimes.
Okay, but to be fair, they do deserve it. A lot.
I understand. I understand.
I can get you in the front door if you lot can find evidence of their misdeeds and find my son. Not only will you help my family, but you'll forever have our gratitude. And the Talonstone family has some pull here. I don't know what your business in town is, other than disrupting somebody's wedding.
That's just the beginning, knowing us.
Do you have any, like, paintings or drawings of your son? Might help
Yeah.
with
We can't
finding.
just randomly grab someone and be like, is this your son?
Sure, and she gets up and comes around, like,
May also be magical ways. You know.
she gets up around and comes around the side of the desk and goes over to one wall in there, and there is a tapestry that's hanging there that has stitching on it, and she points to an image that's stitched into it, and you can see a younger male dwarf with dark brown hair and a long beard that's braided up with silver beads. And she says, this is my son, Aiden. Yes, Aiden. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong note.
I forgot which son got taken.
Yeah.
Aiden. Yeah. This is my son Aiden, and he's been missing a couple days now. He was looking into the Batten brands, well, the one that's left anyways, trying to prove that he's up to no good.
Of character. Is the
What?
tapestry description enough for something like find locate creature that I know?
Yeah, I would say so. It's a very clear image. It's a very well done tapestry. Think like
With the name, probably.
yeah, it's got like the name on it and then like the image stitched into it.
Cool.
Similar to like the one that was in Harry Potter, like in
Oh, yeah.
Like
where
very.
it shows you like that big one on the wall, the very intricate one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, If you can find him and return him in whatever condition he's in, preferably alive,
Mhm.
I'll pay you, but also you'll have our family's gratitude should you need help here in Viltaldir.
I'm not
And she sort of looks at Elise or at Elise, and sort of like understanding the sort of like favor for a favor sort of thing that could be offered.
How much do I really recall of their dealings? Sort of a silent witness.
Roll me a history check with advantage, please.
$17.
17. So, as you're sort of standing there, you get a memory sort of comes back to you, and you remember that this family, they had been taking, from what you can remember from being in your stasis while you were down in the vault, they had been taking people from around town that wouldn't normally be missed. So it's a little bit odd that they took somebody so high profile, but they weren't above that sort of thing. You don't really recall why they were taking them, but given everything that's been going on, you probably can guess why they were taking them. It wouldn't be a huge leap.
And how do I feel about this person, and do they seem like they are sort of on the up and up?
Make an insight check.
Oh, 18. I forgot I had such a high modifier.
She seems very concerned.
Her son, or about the...
Yes, about her son and about the fact that he's been missing. And really about everything. Like, so far what you can tell, she's been telling the truth. There are no indications that she's lying.
What do you know about this wedding, anyway? Is it sort of like a political thing, or...?
Well, openly, yes. It's to sort of raise his status back where he once was, when his mother was alive. He sort of fell a little bit in standing when most of his family was murdered a few months back. But he's marrying Miriam Brewshield, the youngest daughter in the Brewshield family. But the Brewshields are very well to do here. But the whole circumstance is a bit odd. I wasn't even aware of the fact that her father was looking for a suitor for her. And all of a sudden, now there's a wedding happening. It came up very quickly.
I suppose Miriam herself is interested in this, or not have a choice in the matter?
Well, from the sounds of it, her father didn't give her a choice.
Oh,
So we should kill him too.
wow.
I don't recommend it. I think there's more going on than meets the eye.
Alright.
I can guarantee you that there's more going on than meets the eye.
Bat and Brands are very good with blackmailing. So it wouldn't be surprising if they have a little bit of that going on to make this wedding happen so quickly.
Well, perhaps while we're looking for that for your son, we can find some of that as well.
And you, my metal friend, you seem to have a keen interest in them. Did you know the one that they're looking for? There's quite a bounty out on that one's head.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's a lie. Yes, I know who they're looking for.
Well, if you do go in there, keep an eye out. They are searching. The Warforged in the city here are protected. Emperor Wolfrill has a keen interest in them and protects them pretty closely. But you go in their home territory, I can't guarantee that you'll come back out safely.
It's not me I'm worried about. There's a reason that family's almost completely dead.
And what do you know of it?
It's gonna like info dump everything on her.
She just sort of like...
Word vomit. Bleh.
So she listens to your story.
I think Crady's
And-
totally shocked that this is happening.
So, here's how it started. I started waking up one day and there were some kids on the playground playing basketball and... No, I'm just kidding.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Born and raised.
Here we go, motherfuckers.
Oh, dang it.
So, I
Another
was
song in my head.
in their vault for a long time. As an art piece. And then I woke up. When I was waking up, I heard everything. All their dealings, all of their trafficking and sacrifices and blackmail and drug dealing and this, and I killed them, all of them. Except the one, because he wasn't home. And he would have been dead too.
So as you're sort of like info dumping all of this, the rest of the party is hearing this most of the party is hearing this for the first time. And she doesn't really react outwardly.
And to top off how bad they were, they cut off the tail of my rat.
What?
I think you might audibly hear a squeak from Emmy.
Oh, poor Emmy.
Can I get an idea, like a read on how she's doing with processing all of this and reacting to all of this, and whether or not she's maybe feeling like she wishes she could
Unhear that?
Well, no, like maybe she like wishes she could have been involved in it. Like, is she happy about it?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Come on. Supposed to be good at that. Okay.
So she doesn't seem. It's not that she seems happy about it. She is a little concerned, but also at the same time, there's a sort of these are probably the right people for the job kind of air about her.
Okay.
There's sort of a steel determination that sort of sets in on her face. And you can tell she's obviously very concerned about her son, but if anybody's going to figure this out, it's probably you guys, or you're going to die trying. And she sort of crosses the room back over to her desk and picks up the sheaf of papers that she was looking at and holds them out to one of you. And she says, I received this letter a couple days ago saying that they want a rather large sum of money for my son's safe location. And I'm concerned that he's already dead. They've done that sort of thing in the past. Wouldn't put it past them. But if you can prove that they're If you can prove that they're up to no good, then I can go to the Emperor. Have their titles revoked. And stop this wedding. Rushield girl's kind of an idiot, but she doesn't deserve this.
I don't suppose you have, like, a really expensive crystal ball, do you?
What do you mean?
I could maybe tomorrow check to see if he's alive, but I don't have the supplies to do magic.
How expensive of a crystal are we talking?
Like 1,000 gold or something like that. It's a lot. You don't have to.
And it has to be a crystal ball.
Or a silver mirror, or maybe like a bowl of holy water, but like a fancy bowl.
Don't we have holy water?
Yeah, but that's only
a
worth
bowl, I
25
think,
gold.
more than-
The component has to be worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, well,
So I'm assuming the bowl holding the holy water has to cost
yeah,
a lot or whatever.
I don't have one here, but if you come back in the morning, I could procure one for you, if it'll help.
I mean, it might help us see where he is and know what condition he's in.
Hey, Theater.
Thanks for the raid, Cedar.
So, you know, give us a little more certainty of what we're working with. I could also just do simpler spells where I just ask a god some questions.
I'm concerned that the longer we wait, the less likely it will be that he's still alive.
Sure.
I don't know how much you know about Dwarven weddings, but generally speaking, they take like a week's time. And these have been going, celebrations
Wedding?
have been going for a couple days already. The wedding itself is in 2 days. But the celebration has already been going on. So it wouldn't be too hard to sneak in now.
We just need the proper attire.
If you... My God, Bree.
I'm so sorry.
what'd you do?
Nothing.
Anyways. Well, if it's clothes that you're looking for, I can set you up with my tailor. You tell him that I sent you?
I
Alright.
just need a tree.
A tree.
That lucky that all we need is a tree. So for the rest of us, tailors would be great.
I already have pants, I just need a shirt.
And something to wear over your head, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Or a disguising something.
Ooh, a mask. A fancy
Is it-
mask.
Is it a masquerade wedding by chance?
Oh,
You had a trend.
masquerade wedding. Those are so common.
It is not as far as I'm aware. But... And she writes something down on a piece of paper and hands it to, like, Elise. And she says, here, if you go over to my tailors over at the Grease Lightning, they'll help you.
Alright.
We'll go there.
Shut up, we talked about this last time.
We're going. We're gonna go there. And you can get us into this celebrations somehow.
Yes. come back in the morning. I'll have invitations for you lot.
All right.
Cedar's
don't
so
have to-
concerned about mimics.
Jeez.
To be
Watch out
fair,
for Mimi's.
There.
the last time you went to it, anybody went to a tailor shop, the poops were
There was mimics.
They're just called meanings from now on.
Yeah,
Mimi's.
Mimi's. Okay.
Look out for the Mimi's.
Oh, they didn't find the damn thing yet. They haven't gone to sleep.
I go to sleep.
Anyways.
What did we find?
No,
Uh,
first we have
get
to get
close.
fancy.
Yeah. Right.
yeah, if you head over to the tailor shop, tell them that I sent you, give them that note. They'll take care of you. And then come back in the morning, I'll have invitations for you. And a crystal ball.
Or silver mirror or fancy bowl.
Right. I'll find one of those things.
Awesome. I don't need to keep it.
If
I
it-
could just use it and then. Anyway, okay. Thank you very much. It's very nice to
If
talk
it
to you.
helps you find my son, I'm willing to help.
We'll do our very best.
We
Come on, let's
have
go.
Like a house disguise or something. Okay, we're leaving.
Gotta get them dresses.
After like right 2 weeks steers me out.
Yep. Just like, you know.
Go to the
Alright.
tailor.
So you make your way across the sort of
Thank you for the donation, Sophia.
Hey.
Almost there.
Now,
$20.
where's Agni to come fuck it up?
1 cent. Like a douche.
Yeah. To be fair, he's been doing $1.01 to fuck with everything because, you know, it's Agni. I'll just blame Agni.
Does it enough when I get there?
But the sort of higher end district is across the main road there. You're able to find directions to the Creased Lightning because I'm fucking amazing like that sometimes. Shut up. It was 2 a.m. I was prepping. I was
Amazing.
barely awake.
You need to do it more often. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But also don't.
Also, don't do it.
As long as the shoe shop is called the Summer Loafer, I'm good.
I mean, the general store is called Planet of the Grapes, so
Yes, it is.
you go past it as you are going through
Ooh,
the
grapes.
district.
Is their next one like Return of the Planet of the Grapes? And then
That's the
The
franchise.
Rise of the Planet of the Grapes.
and the Rise of the Planet of the Grapes. And it just keeps going. The Rise of the Return of the Planet of the okay.
The Planet
Yep.
of the Grapes remastered.
But anyways,
Planet of the Grapes
so-
edited for TV.
the theatrical version.
Director's cut.
Okay.
Alright. So you arrive at this tailor shop, and the front of the building is very very well done up. There is like silks hanging from the windows, and you see like there's a display in the front window of like very high end outfits. Like this, she sent you to like the fancy place in town, and
Okay, wait. Lisa's gonna look at the note. What does it actually say?
just put it on my tab. Signed.
Fuck.
Put it on my tab. Signed, Madame Anise, Talonstone, and it's also like sealed with her signet, so that they know it's legit.
Elise, I think, is the only one with actual money. So,
Yeah, probably after last time.
Yeah. I've got like
All right.
100 gold.
So you enter this tailor shop, and you are greeted by a female dwarf, long, sort of red hair pulled up in very intricate, tight braids, a very neatly trimmed beard with silver and onyx beads braided into it. And she sort of greets all of you, and she says, "Welcome. I'm Cadence Lightfoot. How may I help you?"
We need some clothes.
Please hands over the note.
She sort of looks at the note, and she sort of smiles, and she claps her hands, and a couple of assistants come out from the back, and she says, "Very well. What is it that we're finding you clothes for?"
But not any of ours. We just need fancy stuff to wear.
Oh, are you headed to the Battenbrand Brewshield wedding, then?
Oh, yes.
Everybody's talking about it.
Yes, we're very excited.
Oh no. Cedar, what did you do?
The cards are in the deck.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright, so now's the time. Describe what you guys are getting for your clothes. I need to know for art.
Okay.
Who would like to start?
I would like to go last.
I can go. I just dropped a picture in the chat.
Alright, go for it. Go for
okay.
it, Clarity.
So I'm gonna wear a black tank top or black crop top kind of thing with a very poofy skirt, and then I'm gonna tell her a purple poofy skirt, and I'm gonna tell her it needs to have pockets, and then I would like to slit open those pockets, and I would like to have things that can strap to my legs for all my knives.
Okay.
So that I look like I'm going in my pocket, but I'm actually just pulling out knives.
You can tell that this is sort of a odd request, but they do their best. They get you those sort of like,
Probably don't tell her about the knives. But I just tell her that I need really deep pockets in the dress, and I'll slit them open myself. I can strap. I've got lots of things strapped to my legs already, all my knives. But the dress, the poofiness of the dress is directly proportional to how many weapons I can fit inside.
Okay. So as you're sort of getting
So much tool.
okay. So as you're sort of getting fitted for this, they get the skirt on, and like they're starting to pin it in place and stuff like that, and one of the assistants comes around with like a tray of like tea and cakes and stuff like that, and Clarity, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Okay. Did I eat anything? That's a hot 9.
Give me 1 second here. I gotta look at something. Okay, so as they're sort of pinning your skirt and all that stuff, and like you reach out to grab this cup, and as you touch this cup, you take 1 poison damage.
Not agree with me. Don't drink the wine. It's really shitty.
I have to use a spell for this. I'm gonna be angry.
It's not the fucking item I was looking for. Hold on 1 second. DM buffering, sorry. Okay.
I'm serious, guys. This wine is like really shit. Do not it really hurt my stomach, and like.
What did you get for your Constitution saving throw?
A 9. I failed big time. Thank you, Cedar.
Cedar?
Okay, so as you take the cup and you test this tea, it's very good tasting tea. However, there's a very small hint that you recognize in this tea.
If it gave me a point of damage, though, I'm gonna say I don't like the tea.
No, but like after that first sip hits, you're like, something about this tastes very familiar. And because of your Constitution saving throw, you set the cup down, and that familiar sensation of a swollen tongue takes over. And like the last time that you came into contact with that coral, your tongue is now twice as long as normal, purple and hanging out of your mouth.
I mean, super obvious
My tongue
then,
was
right?
already purple, though.
Super
let's be
obvious?
honest.
Wow.
Super
Yeah.
obvious to all of us.
I told you the wine is shit.
All right.
I love that chat's arguing over who poisoned you, by the way.
It was Sophia.
It was Sophia.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm going to cast Lesser
Well,
Restoration because I'm
fuck
a
you,
nice
Sophia.
person.
Sorry, Cedar. I thought I saw Cedar do it. My bad.
You saw
No, they're just
Cedar
arguing
redeem
in chat.
cards.
Oh.
They're just arguing in chat. It's fine.
Yeah.
And the assistant sort of looks at you, a slightly horrified look on their face, and they're like, I'm so sorry. This tea is a bit of a delicacy here. I didn't know that was gonna happen, though.
I'll just walk up and be like, she'll be fine, and cast Lesser Restoration.
This happens more than you would imagine.
I think it's.
I'll get you,
I don't
Sophia.
think it's you.
Taking me.
I'm very
Level 2
sensitive
spell.
to the particular mushroom that makes you high as fuck.
The assistant is very clearly flustered and like rushes away with the tea. Like none of you get any of the tea
Maybe
because she like freaked out so bad.
You're not
Maybe
poisoned
it's a
anymore. I
tiefling.
cast a spell on you.
I wonder if it's a tiefling, like,
It's an allergy only in tiefling.
yeah. Like, it's just very common that this mushroom really fucks us up. I mean, it tastes great.
It's now canon.
It tastes great, but it makes you high. And so I would maybe be aware of that before you offered it to more tieflings. I mean, because
good to know.
I'm very good at holding, my drugs, but not every tiefling is.
You can just see like Cadence is like horrified. And
I just point at the etching on my chest plate of the mushroom with the stab in it, the dagger in it. Yeah, that's her.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. And like
I
they
can
get back
handle-
to work like
yeah.
very flustered.
I can handle having a long tongue. I can handle. I still fight pretty well when I'm high, but not every tiefling.
Good to know. We don't get a lot of tieflings in here.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay. So anyways, is that all that you're getting for your outfit?
Yeah, I will maybe ask if she has some extra belts, because I'm gonna need to tie a lot of stuff to, and maybe I need a couple extras, but I won't tell her what they're for.
Yeah, and she
it's
sort of
just
like
to, like,
shows
put
you a
decorate-
collection of belts.
Yeah, I'm gonna layer some belts on top of this for some accessories.
Okay.
Several.
You can tell that like she's not fully convinced of the idea of like all these extra belts because it's messing with her aesthetic for your outfit, but she just goes with it.
I'm from. Oh gosh, dang it! Where is the town I'm from? I'm so
Avirus.
Belts are
and
all
I
the
just
rage.
say it wrong. But because I'm from Avaris or whatever, so I say it wrong. I'm really into fashion there, and multiple belts is really hot there. So And it's also very hot there, so that's why we have to have crop tops so that we get some air.
It got mad about that? the stuff that we say in this channel, and it got mad about that.
Mm-hmm.
What did he get mad
What?
about?
The auto mod got mad.
Oh.
What? For what?
Yeah? Why?
Because Sophia said bish.
Oh.
Bitch.
Yeah, so the auto mod got mad. But anyways, alright, so who is next then?
You can go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to take the scarf out of my hair because it's gonna clash, kind of. And kind of put it down in a braid so it's ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna get like kind of pale gold crop top with a turtleneck and long sleeves. And then just like just like a little skin showing. And then silky bronze like wide leg pants with gold flowers printed all over them. And then gold leather boots.
Do you need a couple extra belts? That would really
I'm
make
good,
you look.
but thank you. I've got like 2 gold bracelets on already that I don't know if you would have seen them before because my sleeves are very big. And I think maybe because Craney's not the most like stealthy.
I mean, you can make a stealth check if you're trying to hide anything, any of your new stuff.
I guess
The rest
like
of you can make perception checks.
I don't know that anyone would know what it means, but she'd probably still try to hide it. Okay, 15.
Okay. Everybody make perception checks.
That's what I get a good roll on. 19.
Everyone's gonna get a really good roll or something.
Ryan got 18, Lee's at 11.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody but Elise.
Everybody but
Noticed
Elise.
it.
Oh, I'm sure Elise is just
Everybody
like,
but Elise.
distracted right
Elise is
now.
way too busy getting done up. Like, they are just having the full treatment right now.
that tracks, actually.
They got like a hot towel over their face, just, you know.
That also tracks. No, there's like a gold necklace with like a sunburst pendant. That's all. She didn't have it before.
And Craney didn't have that before.
Clarity
It's new.
notices and doesn't care.
And then yeah, that's what I get. Hair in a braid,
Okay.
gold top, bronze pants with gold flowers, and gold shoes.
All right, you two. Duke it out. Who's going next?
I'm going next. Graham is going to go the sorry route. Sort of like a low, opaque black, but with a sheer, sort of almost snakeskin overlay. And in particular, because barbarian's gonna barbarian, the actual like arm part that just kind of like flows over like the scarfing, it's going to be actually doubled over and then sewn, so it's like a big pocket for her hammer. Axe.
Okay.
And so going to get like a veil. And the hijab, just in case we can't find anything to help with that.
Okay.
That's what she's going with.
I dig it. All right, Aster.
Okay, so I never actually finished what the idea is.
Make it up. That's what the
But-
rest of us do.
I know. So, first thing that Aster's gonna do is probably gonna hurt a lot of people's ears, but... So she's gonna pull out a knife, and she leaves to like a restroom or something to find like a mirror, because she just has so much hair in her face, and she's realizing she's getting really tired of this. So, she wants to like kind of use this moment as like kind of like a transformation moment. So she's like looking in the mirror, and she just starts grabbing pieces of her hair and just starts cutting it haphazardly,
No.
not really caring how long it is or where. It's just the front pieces. It's not all of it. It's just her front pieces that just have always like been in front of her face, so that you can actually like see her face now.
Giving
And she's
yourself
like, okay.
bangs.
Of sorts, yes. Very jagged, uneven, just patchy as fuck bangs. She's okay with this. And she wants to go outside and gather like strips of bark and like pieces of wood to make like a corset, just like kind of, you know, having them string together and just to wrap around. And she's gonna have like 2 really long like leaves to kind of like drape on like against her hips, kind of draping outwards. And then she's gonna like have her swole leaves like swirling around, so that she has like some kind of covering her hands, kind of like gloves, and like some kind of wrapped around her legs to kind of like shoes almost, and make like a little leaf skirt like under the 2 really long leaves. And then she's gonna do up her hair so that it's very like Princess Jasmine-esque style, you know, where it's like pulled back in that like giant bubble braid thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she wants to try to shape the top of it so it's like a cobra hood, very snaky like. And then she's gonna employ her little familiar to help her like find pieces of just like little shiny rocks or quartz or whatever she can find to like just kind of tie in her hair, because she thinks, oh, my hair is black like the night and the little shinies can be like stars. It's like decoration in her hair. So she's kind of like, it kind of looks like a mess, but it kind of works at the same time. So that's what she's doing.
Okay. So when you come back into the shop while everybody else is sort of getting fitted up, Cadence sort of sees what you've done. And like sees the little pieces of like just random stones that you found and put in your hair, and ignoring what you have going on the bottom half, she goes, I have something that might work for your hair. And she goes and she pulls out like a little gold box and opens the lid, and inside are like little hairpins that on the end of them they have that same sort of black opal that was seen in the flooring back at the Talonstone Manor. And against your sort of black hair, the rainbow colored bits that are in black opals, I don't know if you've ever seen a black opal or not, but the sort of rainbow colors that flow throughout those, they almost look like fire and starlight mixed together. And she kind of like pins them in your hair.
Oh. Thanks. They're very pretty.
Give you a
Very
little
nice
something
and
fancy.
Just like looked over at Ram, like,
Look at your hair.
It was getting very annoying. And I've decided I like my face and I want to show it more often. I want to stop hiding it.
I like your face too.
Turns away like slightly red.
Okay. All right. So anything else that you want for your outfit then?
Oh, I think I've done enough.
Peter in all caps just goes, it's very gay in here.
It's an important part of that whole thing.
So gay.
Okay.
All right. So you're all given your outfits and able to, they're all sort of like packaged up for you so that you have them for when the wedding actually is, since it's obviously not for a couple days yet. And you're sent on your way. What would you like to do with the rest of the time that you have?
Try and find a hat of disguise.
Okay.
Just try.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's an uncommon magic item. Yeah, you could definitely find one of those here. This is the capital. If you can't find it here, you can't find it anywhere.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yes, you can find it.
How much is it?
It is gonna be. Give me 1 second here. That doesn't look right. I'm gonna say that you can find one for like 350 gold.
Counter offer.
Okay.
Arm wrestle over
it. They just sort of look at you and this giant metal person that you are and are like, no, thank you.
To be fair, she beat me and I pointed past her on my shoulders.
This is
Gold
true.
You could borrow.
We had a snack conversation about what
Yeah, I was gonna say, I saw that. I was
Wait,
like,
what?
We have a what?
okay, well, we're gonna go to break in just a minute, so
Okay.
It's not a
let's
break.
finish this up. It's not. Oh,
It's
what
not
is
a
it?
break prompt. The B player gets to redeem 2d12 muffins to the current active party that will heal the party en masse for 2d4 plus 2 hit points. There's a small chance that they're actually mimics.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, I
When did you
it.
put
I
that
did
into effect?
Last
it.
week.
Okay.
So wait, how do we do that?
Muffins?
It's actually more for like when we're in combat. It's like a potion redeem, but it applies automatically, so I will give it back to Rune so you can pick something up.
Oh, well, you could bank it
Okay,
if you
sure, we'll
wanted.
make it.
If you, like, as long as somebody wants to like keep track of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a regular healing potion. So just put
Okay.
regular healing potions in the bank.
Okay, I will drop those in the party sheet for you then.
We know if they're mimics.
Oh yeah, you have to roll D100. And basically, if you roll a 1 or 100, they're mimics.
Nice.
So wait, who the player rolls that, or do I do that now?
You can roll it because we don't have a dice roller in the chat, I don't think.
I mean, I have a roller up.
Very interesting.
And on a what? It's mimics.
A 100 or a 1. Did you roll a 1 or a 100? I can't tell from your face.
You know, with our luck, I couldn't have finished a burn.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I'm dumping those into the party sheet. And you said it's like 5 of them, you said?
Yeah, it would be 5 of them. And if you can actually rename them to muffins.
Muffins. Can we call them buffins?
We do 12 muffins. So we
There you go.
have,
Muffin.
we have
16 muffins.
I think I need to increase the price on it. Or turn it into 1 muffin. 1 dozen muffins.
Okay, I put those in the party sheet. Did I do that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna take a break.
Only
We'll
been
be
doing
right
this for a year, you know?
You're good. You're good. No, don't worry. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. And see you soon. Bye.
my flashlight and like look at all the plugs and see what I was doing wrong.
I love looking at your plugs.
Ooh.
I also love when we come back from break or when we start the game and it's a bunch of nonsense. So, hi, we're back.
I was trying to decide if that was you saying we were
Just had a
back.
small panic attack.
I was not ready for that.
Yeah, no, we came back with, Aaron talking about our plugs.
Perfect.
Like you do.
We're teenagers.
We are gonna get kicked out of GaryCon so fast.
Bro.
Teens.
We're gonna walk in with like all of our like back terror merch, and they're just gonna be like, no, point at the door.
No.
Get out.
Just no.
No.
We're immature. What can we say?
Alright.
We know all about you. Get out.
Make it.
We've been watching your streams.
We're shit.
You're disqualified.
The best part is that all of us that are going as a group are under old men rolling dice on our tickets.
That's great.
Wait,
That's
really?
fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, we can change it, but we thought
We
it was
can, yeah, we
funny.
can edit it, but
I love that. I want to be an old man rolling dice.
we got our tickets in September, okay?
Yeah.
It's like
Same.
we got ours the same we got ours the same time that Jared got his, so like we all just put it as the same group. So
We'll
It's
see
fine.
in Wisconsin. And Harry was there.
Well,
Harry
Yeah.
was there. At one time.
No, it's the birthplace of Gary
Look.
fucking Gygax, bitch! We're going to GaryCon,
Yeah.
and we're going to wear Hawaiian
Right.
shirts.
in
Mine
Lake
shipped
Geneva,
today.
Wisconsin.
Mine shipped today.
Mine is in my
Hawaiian
Amazon
shirt.
box. It's actually a Hawaiian jersey dress, skater dress, that I will be wearing.
Pretty cool.
That's awesome.
It's a D&D Monsters shirt.
Awesome. Love it. Anyway,
Anyways,
GaryCon. Hashtag.
Here, God!
alright, so you guys just left the tailor shop. Where would you like to go? You have a day and a half before you can do anything.
Oh, well, we
You just
kinda
want to go
got
back
all
to the
dressed
Hunters
up.
Guild and lay low, or what do you want to do?
We did kind of get derailed about the arm wrestling for the How to Disguise.
Oh, yeah, they said no.
Mhm.
Got money.
60 gold. That
No.
I will pay for it.
You guys paid for my armor.
I pay for it.
I have 115 gold and 7 silver pieces.
I basically
There you go.
spent all my golds in our downtown.
I'm getting a free scrying ball. You can take my gold.
I don't know how much gold I should technically have. I don't know if it was taken away or not. I feel like I have too much gold.
How much
It's
did you
wrong.
spend after we got paid last time? Because it was a lot. We got a lot.
I mean, I know I asked for I wanted a fancy painting done by a renowned artist. However much that would be. And then I wanted to see if I could get some kind of armor to increase my armor
Yeah,
AC.
which was in chat somewhere. I remember us talking about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had like 2,000 each.
I know, I still have it, so I shouldn't.
I just know.
So I don't
Artemis
know how
shorted
much I
me-
need to do.
She shorted me.
We fixed it, okay? I was looking at the wrong freaking chart, okay?
Well, it's still in my character sheet as having 10, but I know that I have 60.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should have more than that.
You
So
can fix it. Just delete 10, but whatever it should be.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you're fine with it, can I just have enough to buy this and have no gold left? Is that a reasonable
Oh my god, no! Ray would feel fucking terrible.
No.
So,
No, Ray is just going to,
you had spent, Aster, you had spent about 700 gold out of your total. So, you should have plenty left.
Oh god. Aster doesn't like having money. Like, Aster wants to get rid of gold. It gives her anxiety having money.
God, that is a fucking mood.
Ray also doesn't care about money and spent most of her money on you guys during the downtime. So, she will not accept the 350 from her girlfriend to get the hat of disguise. Instead, she's going to go
But
to
it'll
Pirate's
help.
Guild and see if they have a contract for precisely 350 gold. Or more. Because it's a Hunter's Guild, and they should have some contracts available.
That's fair.
Gosh.
Right, DM?
What can we do while we look so good?
Just give me a second here, because I have a very specific place I need you guys to get tonight.
Like, to sleep.
If only there were a sign.
I have a really great idea. Why don't we front you the gold for this, and then we pick up the contract after the wedding? Because we might be able to loot their house.
Also, what if we die at the wedding? Might as well spend the money now.
Exactly.
Especially if it'll help us get there.
So, I just want to protect you. Like you always protect me.
You gave me 400
Yeah,
gold
and
to
you
buy
always go
armor.
up front
I'm happy
and-
to give you some money.
We can make it up later. But we do have a time limit as well. And if it'll help keep you safe.
And I need
We should do
I need
this.
to take a rest because I'm missing one whole hit point.
Yeah, definitely tired here. Need to sleep for
Healing word.
no other reason.
You are not going to be comfortable with this group.
Eat one of those muffins.
Oh, yeah. Here are these magic muffins we shouldn't really have.
I'm gonna say no, there's not a contract that's available for that amount right now, because I have a very specific place that I need you guys to get, so too bad.
Has to buy it.
You
Look at the hat.
railroad! How dare you! And
How'd you
railroaded
do,
this entire
motherfucker?
fucking campaign!
Aster,
This has been the least.
Silent!
How dare you make me take money from my friends?
Aster,
This campaign has been the least railroady thing I have ever fucking done. Okay? You guys have wandered everywhere except where you were supposed to. I'm making you do it tonight. I'm sorry. Suck it up.
Clarity. Clarity
No,
sneaks and like taps on Aster for the money and then sneaks to the shop, buys the thing, and then comes back like no one even saw. Because she's that stealthy.
Look, I
you
didn't
go.
buy it. Win-win.
You don't even yeah, I guess we just gotta go home because Aster's not gonna buy it for you, so let's go home and the magic nighttime fairy will bring it to you if you're a good little robot.
Oh, don't
Yes.
say
Roll it. Thank you.
You just
I
like
need to
disconnect
know-
one of your fingers and put it underneath the pillow for the magic fairy to come
Is
in.
something?
Yeah.
Is there something in this world that is canon called the Magic Nighttime Fairy? And what is the lore?
I guess there is now.
Yeah.
Write
it's
the
called
lore.
Batman.
It's very much a thing where I'm from.
Literally.
You guys do have two bags. Well, you have a bag of holding and a bag of clothing. So yes, you are not safe.
Oh no.
Just don't worry about the
Okay.
magic nighttime fairy. They are a very nice person if you were good.
What do I know about the Bagman? Derail that's even further.
Roll me a history check.
You allowed
Oh.
this.
You guys will get to where I need you to be tonight, or there's gonna be hell to pay. So, you don't know shit. That was after your time, and you... That was after you had gone into stasis, and you haven't had to deal with it, so...
Sounds fake, but okay.
It's super real. I promise. I can even roll a deception check if you'd like.
Very begrudgingly. Mainly because Aster tugged the heart ears. He looks at the hat with full intentions of spending every single dime on everybody else for the rest of their life. Well, the rest of your lives.
Huh.
Okay.
That to my inventory, please.
No. I'm just
Okay,
gonna
fuck off.
guess. Give me a second.
Not allowed.
It's non-existent as the bagman now.
See if I can fuck this up doing this.
Get Trebek. Okay, Sophia. That was great.
What? What's happening?
Sophia wrote "suck at Trebek" in the chat, and that just
Okay.
so good.
It looks like it's in your fucking inventory. Is it? It looks like it's in there, and it looks like it's identified. It's down towards the bottom, next to... Why do you have a horse?
You need someone to identify something. I can do that.
We have horses, and I guess I just never deleted them.
Oh, okay. No, your horse is still at the Hunters Guild in Ebonbreak, but we can say that you went and got the damn horse and the wagon from there during your downtime, because I'm assuming that you would have just not left him there.
Yeah, of course.
But we
I didn't
did.
even know we had a horse.
Oh no, we've got like 2 or 3 horses in the wagon, and so
We have a
the
lot of
Yeah.
things.
The wagon that you can't see into the back of,
Uh.
remember? Because there's an illusion charm capped over the back of it.
Yeah.
You guys got it from the slavers.
And we stole the hubcaps too. Off something.
Yep.
The wagon wheel hubcaps. I don't remember what they were.
That was the one at the building that you set on fire.
All right.
Oh, right there.
Okay.
That was before Greeny got here.
The horse was not in the bag folding. The horse is just on my inventory.
Just a dead horse in a bag. There's no air in there.
It's just like glue. Okay, make glue.
That's gross.
Really episode.
Look, it's glue.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. The ADHD is strong.
Oh
And
my
you're
god.
all fuck. I'll shut up now.
Oh no.
Do you need an adultier adult over there?
I don't know if we're gonna find one here. But-
Okay. Anyways, so as you're all sort of settling in for the evening, Clarity arrives back at the Hunters Guild where you're hanging out with this hat and presents it to Ram with a knowing look at Aster.
Okay. Just putting this out there, I don't know what's gonna happen, but my power did just flicker. But I seem to be okay. I'm still here. Please continue.
Are you safe where you are?
It's just a power flicker. Calm down.
It's the thunder snow.
It's the thunder snow!
Nah.
My uncle's getting it too.
So you settle in for the evening, and is there anything anybody wants to do before you go to bed?
Mhm.
No. Hmm.
No?
Okay.
No.
Alright, so you all settle in for your sleep, and as you're all sort of sleeping, Ram, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Dang it!
This is Constitution. Like, you got this.
I rolled like shit a 15, but I'm gonna use my inspiration. I rolled a 15 again because the dice want to tell a story.
Okay. Well, Ram, you are unable to settle in for your 4 hours of stasis, and you have a level of exhaustion.
Oh,
Rough, buddy.
Turn my crank meter up. Yes, it's a nipple. I feel attacked right now.
Anyways, so you all get up in the morning, and Ram. So Aster, you and Karini, because your passive is so high, you notice that Ram is a little bit more fidgety than normal this morning.
My
What's
rows
wrong?
of pearl and like whatever the fuck other yarn terms there are all askew.
Knit and pearl.
Yeah.
It like your scarf suddenly is like starting to get wider for no reason. You've added stitches in.
It's a
you haven't been counting
I'm
correctly.
making a 10 now. 10 now, it's fine. I don't care.
I would just like put a hand out, like lower your knitting. What's wrong?
I don't know. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I don't know. I just couldn't settle.
Like, what do you mean?
Something about being in this city again kept you from settling.
Hmm.
I was here for a long time without knowing it. And I was stuck for a long time with knowing it. And I think because I felt so powerless the last time I was here before I left, it just scares me.
We'll do what needs to be done quickly so that we can leave as soon as we can.
So at least 2 days, well, 1 day now, right? 'Cause it's 2
Until the
days.
wedding proper. You can get onto the grounds if you go get the invitations from Enbies. You can get onto the grounds earlier than that because the celebration is going on over a period of several days, culminating in the wedding. So there are people going in and out of the grounds right now, so you would be able to access it.
Okay, fair, but also let's make a big fucking mess of this and do it on the wedding day.
I mean, that's up to you. You want to do this on the day of the
mean-
wedding, that's up to you, but
I do need to go see if I can, if they found a focus so I can try to scry on the sun.
To rip open my pockets and put all these belts around my legs so that I look really hot if I pull up my skirt, but also so that I have all my knives.
okay. Yeah, easy enough. You get yourselves all situated and you report back to the Talonstone house, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Good
Okay.
luck.
Alright. So yeah, you're escorted back into the same sort of office, and you are again greeted by Enbies, and she's wearing the same necklace that she had on yesterday, the same like double row of opals. But today she's wearing sort of a silvery silk shirt and like breeches, and like supple leather boots. Very simple but well made. Like, the only, like, the 2 times that you've been here, the only real show of wealth that she's done has been that necklace. Everything else has been very, like, practical here that you've seen. If you want, you guys can all make history checks to see what you maybe know about the Talonstone family. Ram, I'm going to say a disadvantage.
Bitch, I was already at a disadvantage.
Okay.
You gave me fucking exhaustion.
You have never been exhausted this entire fucking game. We've been at this for a year. I don't want to hear it.
I got 11 because I don't know anything about this town.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, so Karini got a 14, Aster got a 13. Ram got a natural 1. That's great. Yeah, Ram, you don't know shit. You're still a little, like, out of it from last night. But none of you really know anything about this family. You haven't been, like, none of you have been here before, for one. The only thing that sort of, like, that any of you know just as general history is that several years ago there was a coup with the old emperor. He was unseated, and the new emperor, Wolfrill Brightmane, was put into power. And everything that you guys sort of know from your history lessons, Wolfrill was a man of the people. He was just a simple blacksmith. And he sort of, like, led a rebellion against the old emperor and was able to stop him from, like, usurping his power, and has been slowly making changes over the last, like, 10 years or so. But that's really kind of all that you know.
Okay. Were they able to find something I can use?
Yes. So, sitting on her desk, you see the orb that you need.
Okay.
And she gives Elise a sort of, like, sheath of paper that you can see have the invitations tucked inside.
Okay.
So she says this will get you access to the grounds, but once you're inside, I can't guarantee your safety, especially if you go poking around where you're not supposed to.
Sure. Makes sense.
Which you lot look like you're going to do a lot of. So.
Well, we got really nice outfits, so we'll be fine. Do you happen to have anything of your son's, or maybe even, like, a lock of hair or something?
I've got, and she sort of, like, reaches into her desk and she pulls out, I've got his family signet ring. He doesn't wear it outside the home.
That would work.
Will that help?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Makes it
So she sort of, like, hands it over to you.
slightly more likely that I could find him.
Okay.
So, okay. This takes 10 minutes.
Okay. And what is it that you're casting?
Scrying.
Okay. Okay, so as you spend the time to cast this spell, and as the spell sort of culminates, your eyes flash over a sort of bright orange color, like your eyes are filled with flame almost. And your vision is drawn from your body. You race through stone and dirt and water, and as the vision sort of culminates. You can see a young male dwarf that matches the picture you saw of him on the family tree. He looks in bad shape, but he is alive.
Okay.
He looks as though he's probably been tortured.
Is there any indication of like what kind of space he's in? Like, does it look like a prison cell kind of a thing, or
Make a perception check.
please, Lord, ever light, help me out. Okay. Perception.
You do have inspiration as well, just remember. So,
And I just automatically choose to use it.
sure, if you want.
I might see how it goes. Yep, I'm gonna use it.
Guidance?
Okay.
Guidance?
Guidance would help with this. Yeah, you could guidance
Okay,
them.
I'm gonna cast guidance. You can do it.
Wait, did it not roll it? Freaking A, of course
It didn't roll the second one.
Okay, well, that's still way
Okay,
better.
that's way better.
And then,
Roll the d4 just for shits and giggles because I want to see.
Yeah.
hey,
So a 28.
Woo!
You are able to tell that they are underground somewhere in a stone chamber. Their hands are sort of cuffed and up over their head, and you don't get sound with this spell. Or wait, is this the one that you do get sound with? I don't remember.
Yes, you can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. You must make a wisdom saving throw. If they know you're casting the spell, they can fail voluntarily. If I have heard of them, or if I have firsthand knowledge of them, it's a flat to the save. But I do have a possession of his, so it's a -4 to his save.
Okay.
I can
Okay, so
see and hear through the sensor as if I was there. The sensor moves with the target remaining within 10 feet of the target for the duration.
it lasts for how long?
10
10
minutes.
No. Okay. So, as you sort of concentrate on this spell and you watch through the sort of spell, you hear what sounds like boots on stone, but not like boots on like gravel. It sounds like boots on worked stone, like paved stones.
Okay.
There aren't a lot of other sounds. There seems like maybe like there's a soft drip of water somewhere nearby. You hear like the rustle of the chains that are holding his hands like up over his head, and you hear muffled crying, very very soft, not coming from him, but it sounds like a female voice. You also hear a distant scream, but it's very far away. It's difficult to tell how far. And you can see in the area around him that just sort of on the edge of that vision, there looks to be at least 2 other people in the room, all in the same sort of position that he's in. You can't get a good look at their face.
Right, because they're farther away.
But he is alive.
Okay, he's just in rough shape.
Yeah. Does not look good, but is alive.
Would it seem logically like the crying is coming from another person in the same room?
Yeah, it sounds close enough that it could be.
Okay. And then a very distant scream.
Yes. And your vision is sort of drawn back into yourself, and you find yourself back in the office, and she's looking, and Anise is looking at you expectantly.
Well, he's alive.
Did you see him?
Yeah. He's alive. He's in some
Thank the gods
sort
for that.
of... You know their grounds very well, like their compound.
I'm afraid
Or
I don't.
maybe-
I haven't been there much myself.
Maybe Ram, do you know the grounds? Inside?
I remember the vaults pretty well. And then after that, it's just a lot of blood.
He seemed to be chained up somewhere. With stone, and there was like dripping water, I heard. And there were other people in the same room, so maybe some sort of prison cell or dungeon or something.
It wouldn't surprise me if they had some sort of or prison, but the
Graham,
lady-
you remember that there was an underground set of hallways. You remember the hallways very clearly.
I remember the hallways very clearly.
Shut up, Cedar.
Is there gonna be a dungeon? Okay. So perhaps that's where it was like smooth stone, not like gravel or anything, so
Yeah, like worked stone. And Ram, you do remember that the vault itself was dark. But you do remember sort of emerging up a flight of stairs into sunlight, and given Karini's description of there like sounding like there's water dripping, you do know that there is a very small pond on the grounds out near the back of the family home where there was a mausoleum.
would that have been where Ram came out? Like,
More than
possibly?
likely. Ram, you don't remember clearly, but you remember pushing open a set of doors and coming out into sunlight.
Like I said, darkness, lots of horribleness, waking up, blood, and then helped.
Alright. Well, it's something. We have an idea of a direction.
I can probably figure out my way from there, but
I mean, that's enough for me. We'll figure it out. We can follow the sounds that I heard. Won't go into detail there.
Anise sort of like looks at all of you and she says, "If you can return my son alive, I will give you this." And she points at her necklace, which Elise can tell you is worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I would imagine, yeah.
ooh,
Feel the expensiveness.
I will say that due to my background, I do have an excellent memory for maps and geography. And I can recall the general layout of terrain settlements and other features. So I can probably figure
Yeah,
out
so you would remember that like when you emerged, you were raging at the time, which sort of clouds your judgment, but you do remember that it was in the sort of like northwest corner of the property.
Mhm.
So it once you get like in the property, you could probably figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Okay. Scratching my face,
You just-
Mitch.
You just keep looking over like something's going on, so
If I had a book of magical maps, could I help Ram remember where to go?
yep.
Do I have to roll for that? I know it's like I need the higher the roll, the better, but I don't remember what roll it is.
It is wisdom, I want to say. Give me 1 second here. I've got it somewhere. Yeah, it's wisdom.
Just a
So
straight
roll me
wisdom
a
check?
wisdom check, yeah.
Come on, baby. Oh, it's a 10.
Okay, so as you open your book and you sort of like flip those little inserts that are in there out, a map of the city appears, and concentrating on it, you're able to sort of that like the last time that you used it, there's a sort of ping on the map on the grounds of this manor house that's not actually that far away. It's not as like vivid as the last time that you used this map, but it could get you in the general direction.
Okay. It's something. I always forget that I have that.
So maybe between the book and Ram, you could figure your way out once you get on the grounds.
Yeah. Well, we have sort of a map, and we have you. And I have some idea of what the place looks like, so we could find him, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Are we going today or tomorrow?
How much do you want to fuck up a wedding?
We don't want
Based
her
on-
to get married, though, right? We'd like to do it before the wedding.
But would we be able to find her before the wedding? Maybe they're keeping her somewhere. I heard some crying from another person in that room. Maybe they're keeping her chained up in the basement with everyone else.
I think if
I
we
know.
can get her son, sorry, what was his name? Adrian?
Aiden.
Eden. Okay, that was close. There was a dread in there somewhere. Like that's a first-hand witness, which could definitely put a kibosh in the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Should we go get him first?
I mean, it's in the
And then-
general area, like the same area as the Vale, so. I think we just need to go.
I'll say, based on what I saw, I'd be happy to mess up a wedding.
Me too. It's fuck the patriarchy.
And look at these sweet, sweet knives as I pull up my skirt to show my leg a little bit.
Thanks, Gams.
Thank you.
Graham really is old using the word gams.
Turn my cranky ear up a little bit more.
I might be tall, but you'll always be the oldest.
We have a lawn now. Just saying, we have a lawn
That's
now.
true.
Just sit in my rocking chair on our front porch. Get off my lawn!
With your sheep.
Cane.
We have a farm in the middle of a city.
Your yard clouds.
I planted that tree from a rock in my face! Tree!
Jeez.
Okay, so what are you fucking doing?
Who knows?
I mean, I think we're getting
Gonna go
ready
break up a
for
wedding,
tomorrow.
right?
Yeah.
You're gonna wait until
Well,
tomorrow.
do we wanna scope it out first? Like,
Yeah, we should
Visit
go at least look
today?
at the place.
If we can
Yeah.
scope it out at least today.
yeah, just get the
my-
layout.
My question is, should you guys scope it out or should I scope it out? Because you go clang clang, Ram. I mean that with all the love.
I can't
My
help that I have a lot of
heart.
junk in my trunk. Can't help it. That's how I was built.
That's okay. We
You were
appreciate
born that way and we love you for it.
it. Hmm.
But I'm just saying maybe I could disguise self so that I'm wearing a different outfit.
Oh, I can do that, though, like disguise self as another clarity.
It's very tall.
Super tall, clearly.
But taller.
Wow, my legs are really nice.
See, I told you.
But when you walk, do you now walk with clarity, dexterity, or
I mean, I think
dexterity?
it's just an aesthetic look. Like, if you touch me, I'm still going to be metal.
Okay.
But we also don't have to be super sneaky until we're inside.
I'm just wondering if I should go like look like somebody in town and just go in and.
But what happens if something happens to you? Like, they find you where you're not supposed to be and you're by yourself.
I took the mending cantrip, not the message cantrip. I can get out of
what
it.
those words mean. Well, I know what words mean, but I don't know what a cantrip is.
I can
Karini
get it.
could use the telepathic bond.
There you go. You could tell. Yeah, sweet. And I could just go in, go out, and no cling clangs. I mean,
I don't cling clang. I'll be around just in case if you need any extra.
do you want to come
backup.
with me?
But additionally, hypothetically, what if you get there and they literally have him on their rack and they're about to cut out his guts?
Then I have a telepathic bond.
And we'll be there in what, like an hour?
Well, there's people coming and going all the time, they said, right? So we could go in and be part of the festivities and just be around.
That's
right?
fair.
Yeah, I think we should all be within the area or close by.
And then
But
I'll
one
just
actually going in, yeah.
sneak.
You also don't know where you're going.
Fair enough, but I am pretty stealthy, and I can also make myself invisible.
Also, hey, also good. Let's do it. Let's scout it out.
Okay, I will also give.
So,
I'm gonna give you 2 things.
Karini, are you casting your telepathic bond?
Yeah, I can do it as a ritual. It takes like 10 minutes, and it's up for
Okay.
an hour.
So while you're doing that, Ram, what is it that you're doing?
I'm gonna give clarity. Hang on. Making sure that I have.
Twitching.
Hang on, because I got some stuff. Okay. I'm gonna give you 4 things. But like, shoulder deep into the bag of holding.
I only have so many belts. But
I know,
yes.
but these are important things and they will be very helpful to you.
Okay.
And most of them are pretty small except for one that's a little bit bigger.
I mean, could I put them in my bra?
I mean, we've been over how much you can fit into a bra.
Exactly.
I feel like, for the most part, you could probably maneuver this one thing so it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm set. I'm sold.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to give you is the tolling tulip.
I'll just put that in my hair.
It's a glass bell.
Oh.
And when you ring it, the area 15 feet around you becomes difficult terrain because of overgrown tulips.
Okay.
I'm putting it in the party sheet so you can grab it.
Okay.
I'm going to give you some rocket candy so that your walking speed for an hour after you eat it is increased by 10 feet and your jump distance is doubled.
Nice.
All of the ridiculous items I gave you guys in the past coming back to bite me in the ass.
Look, I'm a hoarder, okay? I'm going to give you some chocolate. After you eat it for the next hour, you gain advantage on your initiative rolls.
Cool.
And I'm also going to give you the rogue's grappling hook.
The what?
The rogue's grappling hook.
Oh, I'm a rogue.
Yeah. As 100 feet of rope, it will automatically latch on to whatever you shoot it at if there is a surface for it to let onto. And when you tug it, it will pull you.
Nice.
You basically are Batman.
Amazing.
Nowhere.
Okay.
Right. All of those are in the Angry.
Are my rocket candy and chocolate, are they one-time use?
They are one-time use.
And do they have any magic mushrooms in their ingredients?
I don't know. I don't eat as a general rule.
I'm just saying, we found that I am very susceptible to magic mushrooms.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably gonna be fine.
And if you like
mushrooms,
I can make you a cup of tea before we go.
I love tea.
This is special magic Feywild tea.
Oh shit, what's it gonna do? I'm ready for it.
Once a day, you get a mode of possibility after you drink it. So you can reroll one saving throw or attack roll. I will brew a cup of tea.
We also have a grapple glove. Did you give?
Yeah, that's the rogue's grappling hook.
Okay.
Is it a glove? Because a glove would look really hot with my outfit.
No,
Does it have sequins?
It's a hook, like I said.
Damn it.
All right.
Shove it in my bra.
As Karini is casting this spell, you brew the tea and pull all of the things out of the bag and shove things at.
I keep giving, because I'm panicking, okay? The last time I was here, that shit happens. I'm panicking, I have exhaustion, my cranky meter is up to 3, like, it's not good. So I'm just, like, shoving everything into your hands. I've also got this, and it's an orb of direction for water. So it will take you to the nearest source of water, which could be either the dripping water that Urania heard or the pond, or fountain, or whatever it was.
Yeah, the pond. There's a very small pond on the ground.
She's looking down at the orb and her bra, and she's
3 boobs. It's in right now. You're gonna be fine.
I don't know if you saw that top that I put in chat, because there's not a lot of extra.
That's what disguise self is for.
That's what the 3rd boob is. You will be the head of the party, and then you'll disappear and be like, where'd that 3rd boob chick go? I could have had total recall.
Oh my god.
Okay, she third boobs it up
more and like give you Kirtan's ointment.
Goodness.
And a small wooden duck for luck.
Okay, Mom, I'm really okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Forgot you had that fucking thing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Dude, I have so much fucking shit in my inventory that I just like hold on to.
For this very moment.
Yeah, this is exactly what Raymond's been preparing.
The entire time Lady Anise is sitting at her desk just watching this happen in her office. Like,
fact, I'm gonna wear my regular clothes, and I'm gonna just cast disguise self so that I have a few more pockets.
Do you want to have a disguise? It'll last longer.
No, because I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. Do you want the dart of teleportation?
What is that?
You throw it, and then you teleport to where it lands.
Okay.
You want my cloak of billowing?
at that, Lady Anise snorts. Like, she's
orb?
been stone-faced until then.
Let's
have this, and it's like a little flaming glass orb, and it does continual flame. You want this?
No, I'm okay.
God.
Oh my god.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
And
Hack off part of the scarf and like wrap it around your neck. Okay.
you already gave me a scarf
You
with
got to now.
mittens. Okay.
Look, Brittany's not doing well with this right now. It's not going well in her brain case.
It seems like it seems like you might be uncomfortable with me going alone, but I am very sneaky. And I'm not gonna fight anybody. Not without you. You guys are gonna be upstairs. I'm gonna just be downstairs sneaking.
Just in case.
Okay, so
I
You
can
want a
turn
potion for
into
Enbies?
something if
Clarity.
you want to not go alone.
I'm really okay. But I mean, whatever makes Ram more comfortable, because I can't fit any more shit in my bra.
No, I could be like a little lizard or something.
I mean, I regularly carry a rabbit, so no problem. You can definitely I could hold you on my shoulder, and then well, maybe I put you in my pocket and you can like sneak out, but I don't know how invisibility will work if you are a lizard.
Okay,
Mm.
so a couple of things happen as this is going on. Ram,
Oh, no.
you hear a knock from inside your chest.
Now. I'm panicking.
But Ma, I can help.
Okay. They like pop it open.
And you take Reggie out, you hold him in your hand, and he looks at you, he says, Ma, remember back at the festival when you looked through my eyes?
Yes.
You could do that again now. I'll go with Clarity and Emmy. And you can watch the whole thing.
Might be useful, because you can then give directions in your head. If you remember anything.
One thing. I can't really understand Emmy and Reggie. Only Ram can.
No, but Reggie can point.
That's true.
Well, you can understand Ram in your head. Also.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I'll just
the
be
other
able to
thing that
see.
happens. Yeah, so
Yeah,
the
you'll be
other
able to
thing that
see.
happens is Karini's spell finishes, and you are all connected in your minds. You can hear each other in your heads. And
Oh. Was this mushrooms again?
Clarity,
It's
as
a
you're
constant cycle of she's gonna die, she's gonna die, she's gonna die, she's gonna die, she's gonna die. There's nothing you can do about it because she's gonna be downstairs and you're gonna be upstairs and you won't be able to get back fast enough.
Ram,
Even if you run really, really, really fast.
that's not going to happen, because I also have some things I can do to help.
What are you talking about?
She's not going to die.
How did you know that? Oh. She's gonna die, she's gonna die, she's gonna die.
This
Okay,
is really
so,
distracting.
Clarity.
I may have to ask Karini to take you out of the...
Clarity, as the spell sort of finishes and you start to hear all of this nonsense in your head, you look around at the group and you begin to notice very faintly there is a thread that runs from your chest to everybody else in the room, to all of your friends. It's very faint. It's almost like a ghost of a wire, but it runs from your chest to your friends.
Is this also in my... That's wild.
Also, my boots are, I don't think I can fit this in my bra either.
Did we break you, Artemis?
No.
I'm waiting until we get
There was a
closer
lot of
to
noise
her.
that happened all at once, and my brain did not process any of that.
I'm
Totally fine.
going to wait till we get closer to, like, when we go in, and cast a couple spells on...
Okay. So, are you
Clarity.
leaving the Talonstone Manor now?
Also, Karini's going to disguise self, so she's wearing, like, a golden halter dress or something.
Okay.
Ram's also going to disguise herself again, so she is not Clarity's taller twin.
Okay.
UNT, so it matches with my sorry.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you do all of the costume changes, and you say goodbye to Lady Talonstone, and are shown back outside. You head down the road, because you are not that far away from this place. It's like literally 4 blocks away. You make your way down the road to this other manor house. And you find that this manor house is very different from the one that you just came from. Last one was built of like white limestone, very open air, very beautiful, sort of Art Deco style. This one looks like, if you've ever seen Despicable Me, how Gru's house is all black in the normal looking neighborhood. That's sort of what's going on here.
It's
very
the Addams
dark,
family.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very dark, very it's almost dingy, and there is care to the grounds, but you can see that it hasn't been upkept as well as where you just came from. Maybe Kaskin hasn't really been taking care of the grounds itself. But the gates are open. There are guards that are sort of checking invitations. But they are letting people in.
Before we get I kind of stand behind Ram before we get up to where people are checking it, and I cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. So Clarity goes invisible.
I'm up and
The rest of you can still see the thread that leads from you to Clarity. You can see that thread, so you know where Clarity is.
Okay, so I can still cast spells on Clarity.
Yeah, so you can still see the thread just sort of goes and stops, but you can see where Clarity would be.
Cool.
I like that.
Yeah, you guys can find each other. That's not a problem.
And I say in my head to everyone else, do what you gotta do, because I'm gonna go, because I don't want to waste my time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
First, I'm going to cast Death Ward on Clarity, and then I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement on Clarity.
Ooh.
Okay.
What do those things do?
Freedom of Movement means you cannot be impacted by difficult terrain. Your speed can't be reduced, you can't be paralyzed or restrained, and you can escape from non-magical restraints or grapples with only 5 feet of movement. Also, you can move normally underwater. Death Ward is if you get dropped to 0 hit points, you pop back up with 1.
Got it. I also really quickly eat my rocket candy and chocolate.
Okay. So you got all that set up. Where are you headed? Are you gonna go towards the northwest corner of the property?
So I am most people are out in an area of the courtyard, or where's everyone gathering?
So everybody is sort of, you can see there are people spread out, headed for the door of the main building, but there are people that are out walking in the gardens.
Okay. I head into the building. I slip past if somebody opens a door, I slip past. And I want to try and find a way downstairs. So I'm gonna search.
So Ram had told you that there was a mausoleum outside.
Oh, sorry. Then that's where I'm going.
Okay. So yeah, you head towards the northwest corner of the property, and Ram, you're sort of watching through Reggie's eyes. You've got your hand on Karani's arm or something like that, because you can't see around you as you're watching through Reggie's eyes. But so Clarity, you head for the northwest corner of the building, or of the property. There is a small pond there. You don't see anybody around right now. However, patrolling the outside perimeter of the property are armed guards with heavy plate mail, swords, shields, heavy duty helmets. They are patrolling the outer edge. As you sort of make your way through you sneak through the gardens, and you're careful not to make too much noise on the pebbled pathways. You do see a small family mausoleum, which for a family that, from what you've been told, a family of this size, this mausoleum is very small. It's what you would see in like a cemetery here, just like a square building, like 20 by 20, super tiny. But you do notice that the door is shut right now.
If I say in my head, if somebody wanted to draw the guards in some way, now would be a very opportune time to do that.
You go inspect the doors.
Yes.
Okay.
Are they?
So
is it open? Can I tell? Like, or is it
It-
openable?
it looks like you could pull the door open, but it is, if you go to pull on it, it is locked.
Okay.
Given what I probably look like right now, like I probably look like an impaired person with a sight impairment. So I'm just going to disengage from Karini and just randomly start wandering, regardless of where I go. I've lost my seeing eye for bulk.
Roll me a d4.
Seeing eye furbolg, that's
I've lost my seeing eye for bulk, and I'm going to, using sort of like my general knowledge of what this place looks like,
Mm-hmm.
make my way across the yard in whatever direction I ended up going to make a nuisance of myself, and then use
Okay,
my
you rolled a
blindness.
4. You rolled a 4, so you begin. So as the rest of you are sort of like handing your invitations over so that they can be checked over, Ram lets go of Karini's arm and just starts like walking. They are headed in a westerly direction. However, it's very clear that they cannot see what they are doing and begin crashing through shrubberies and rose bushes and just start walking. And the guards are sort of like, ma'am, you can't go through the gardens like that. And like they start to converge on your location
Pull out.
as you're just crashing through the peonies.
I pull out my
Thieves in particular.
thieves' tools, and I want to pick the lock.
Okay, so yeah, roll me a thieves tools check.
Is that dexterity or is it sleight of hand?
Yeah, it's dexterity plus your proficiency. Thank you for getting the reference, Cedar.
Okay, so for dexterity, I got a 19, and then if I add my proficiency bonus, that's a 23.
Okay. So yeah, easy enough. You're able to get the door open, and when you sort of pull the door open wide enough that you're able to look through, and where you would expect to see two, like this place would be big enough for like 2 coffins across from each other. However, what you find is a flight of stairs leading down.
I head down. I close the door behind me too. Like,
Give me a second here. I'm going to drop you on a map.
Oh.
Hope I did this fucking lighting correctly. I worked so hard on this.
very fancy.
Okay.
Well, I
So-
can't see anything, so you probably did.
Okay.
I have 60 feet of dark vision, so
Yeah. Clarity, can you see?
I can see some things.
Okay. The rest of you, can you see a black blob?
Yeah, I see. Just
Sweet.
nothing.
I did the freaking lighting right. Okay.
That green dough.
So as you descend this flight of stairs, you come to a landing, and there is a door ahead of you in a sort of like rounded stone building.
Yeah, I can see that.
The door is shut.
I go try to open it.
I'm going to put the rest of you on the map just at the top of the stairs so you can kind of see like what Clarity is seeing, because you're all sort of linked mentally. So I'm going to drop the rest of you on there. Are you okay?
Get off my dick, bitch! I'm fine. Oh, there we are. Hello. Hello, us.
Oh,
Okay. Can you see the stairs and Clarity?
I can't.
Like, I'm trying to look at what you guys are looking at, so...
I don't think furbolgs have dark vision, though, so I probably can't, actually.
Okay, yeah, so there is no light here.
Sorry, no, it made like a weird cracking noise when I shifted it, so I wasn't sure if I broke it or not.
Can the rest of you see?
I kind of see, like, an
Can't
outline
tell.
of something. But...
You can see, but she also has, they also have dark vision, so.
Okay.
Are you okay if I follow with the leads just to the stream?
Yes. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm trying to, like, look at what you guys are looking at the same time. So anyways, okay. You should be able... So, Clarity, tell me, can you move your token?
I can.
Okay, cool. So, there's a door in front of you that is currently closed.
Mm-hmm. Can I hear anything? Like, anybody in front of
Not
me?
so far, you haven't heard anything.
Okay. I go and try and see if I can open this door.
Okay. So, yeah, the door does open. Give me 2 seconds here. I gotta see if I can figure out how to get rid of this now. I messed around with this the other day, and I tried to teach myself how to use this, so we're gonna see if this works. Okay. So, as the door opens, the first thing that you notice is there is a pool of dried blood immediately inside the door.
Cool. I step over it so that I don't get anything on my boots. I don't want to, like, leave a trail or anything.
Okay. So yeah, as you step into this room, you notice that it is a circular stone room of it seems like just the sort of worked stone that you've seen everywhere throughout the city. A circular chamber. There's a door leading sort of northwest and a door leading southwest.
Go by both of them, see if I hear anything or what the door situation is on both.
Okay, make me a perception check.
It's my best ever stat.
Use it
Hey!
often.
I got a 19, so that's a 20.
Okay, so the northernmost, like the northern door, you do hear distant voices. The southern door, you don't hear anything.
Okay, I go for the north.
Okay. Do the thing. Okay. Alright, so...
Oh, I can see now.
Okay, I was gonna say, Bree, are you able to see on there?
Yeah, I can see with the leads token and just getting the set up for stream.
Okay. So, Clarity, you come to a sort of long, narrow hallway, and you're able to see that there are 3 doors that lead off of this way.
That is the end of my map. Is there a way to continue it?
The doors are shut at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So there's a door that leads, like, straight ahead of you. There's a door that leads to the south, and a door that leads to the north.
Yeah, I'm going to the north.
Okay. So you open this door, and you find, oh, give me a second here. Okay, the door should be open now, so if you move up closer, you should be able to see in there.
Yeah, so my map actually stops right there, and I cannot see any further.
Really?
Yeah. Uh,
Oh, are you able to zoom out, maybe?
maybe. Let me see.
Did that help when I moved you?
Oh! There.
You can move the map around with either your middle mouse wheel or the little compass rows in the bottom right.
Got it.
So as you
Compass
open
does not
this,
work, but the...
as you open this door,
Mhm.
sarcophagus line this room, several with effigies of dwarven faces. A torch and a sconce on the far wall cast a soft glow over the room.
Okay. I'm not very interested in that, so I close the door back and I'm gonna keep going down the hall.
Okay.
Say, Ram, you don't recognize any of this, do you?
What do I recognize?
So far, nothing.
Doesn't seem familiar right now. Does it look new?
No. It doesn't look new, but it doesn't... You still have, like, gaps in your memory. The stairs leading down looked familiar, but not this particular hallway.
Damn you, Outlander background. DM fucking with it. How dare. I feel really railroaded today, and I don't appreciate it. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
It's small, everybody dies.
Okay, so you enter this room. This large room contains a metal cage set against the southern wall that currently stands empty. A circular pit at the room's center is splashed with crimson stains and appears to be some kind of fighting ring. This room is otherwise empty. Doors lead off this room to the west, as well as one further to the north along the same wall that you're standing near.
Okay, I check in with Ram again, but I'm also listening to see where I hear the peoply noises.
Okay. So, yeah, as you are sort of listening, you hear coming from... Let's see if I can put a freaking pointer on here. Oh, wrong way. Oh, my dear fucking god. I know how to do this. So, coming from this doorway,
Okay.
you can hear sounds of people.
Okay, skirt the pit here. And oh, not this one. This way? Is this what you mean?
No, so where I drew the arrow, that's where you hear people.
Okay, go in there.
Okay.
Like, do I hear them like really close? Like if I open the door, they're gonna hear me or see the door open on its own?
Make another perception check.
Yeah, that's familiar. Yeah.
17.
Okay, so Ram, as you sort of are watching through Reggie's eyes, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. Okay, so as you're sort of watching, an image sort of flashes in your head, and you recognize this fighting pit. You remember standing on the outside of it, watching people fight.
But not passing by it when I was leaving.
No.
Okay.
But it does look familiar.
Were they prisoners fighting, or were they...
It looks like it, yeah. But you also get from this vision, you were not bound.
Wasn't bound?
Nope.
Like I was fighting?
No, like you were watching the fight.
Yes. What's the matter?
Make me a history check.
With my exhaustion, thanks, DM, natural one.
Nope, you don't remember. The vision is very, very quick.
If I pull my little book out, does it show a clearer map now that we're here?
Not like it shows you the grounds and that sort of thing, and it leads to Ram. You got an inspiration. But it leads to the same mausoleum that you saw, that you assume that
Okay.
Clarity disappeared into. But maybe the map will change once you get down there.
I'm like listening for Clarity's recognition of certain sounds, like the ones that I heard, but beyond that.
Okay, and Clarity, you got a 17, you said?
Yeah.
You can hear the sounds of what it sounds like. If you've ever heard like silverware on metal, like tin plates, like perhaps there are people inside eating.
Very close to this.
Yeah. Like, probably just on the other side of the door.
Okay, I'm gonna skip that door, and I'm gonna go down the other hallway. Then.
Which hallway? There's two.
I'm gonna go this way.
Okay. Yeah, so you continue on down that hallway. You see there are several doors leading off this hallway, and a hallway that leads around the corner to the right.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of check out here. And are there people in this room?
Not so far. You haven't seen anybody.
Okay, sorry.
But as you sort of come around the corner here, you look down. There is like a row of columns that like look like maybe support beams or something like that, and you can see another splash of crimson on the ground here. Yeah. But it looks old, like dried and old.
Okay. And
door to your right and several doors to the left, as well as one straight ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm going kind of here-ish and seeing if I hear, like, am I hearing the people eating, like, real close to me again?
No, you don't hear anything from this door over on the right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna... So it is a door? That I have to open?
So, like, right where Elise is standing, there's a doorway right there.
Oh, okay.
You want to open that door up?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you open that door up, you are... There we go. Hopefully that should let you see in there now. Okay, so in this room, wide high ceiling chamber with what looks to be dried blood mixed with patches of fresher blood is spread out through the room. In the very center of this room, however, there is a horse-like creature that, as you open the door, it sort of raises its head and looks around, and not seeing anything, begins to sort of snarl and stand up. And you see, give me 1 second here, I'm going to push this image out to you. You see, standing in the middle of the room, this nightmare fuel.
Oh my gosh. What is that?
And that is where we're going to end this session for the night.
Oh! What the heck is that?
Just
What is that?
nightmare fuel? Like, it's midnight.
What?
Go to bed now.
How many hugs can you do at the same time?
It's the human centipede of horse beings.
So it's got like panther shit going on with the ears
There's
and
like
the
a-
claws.
Just like a rat tail?
What the actual fuck is
Cleft.
this?
Cleft hooves?
See, I don't want to think about what it looks like when it runs.
Is this the thing that you wanted us to find?
What?
Cedar.
No.
Cedar said the
Oh.
Did we forget to find something that we're supposed to find?
We did sleep.
I was hoping that you were going to go through the south door, but it's fine.
Okay.
It's either better or worse.
It's fine. It's fine. You have this to deal with when you come back, so.
Invisible, guys. I'm fine. 100%.
I mean, hopefully he doesn't have true sight.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What could go
That
wrong,
one of
right?
those hands does.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? It's fine.
Nothing's going wrong, guys.
It's just gonna
Oh,
give you a
hey.
really good hug.
If you're able to keep it in that room, we can release it for a distraction during the wedding.
Yeah, there
Be
we
great.
go.
Here for it. Thanks for joining us for Phixius 5. And whatever the fuck that was.
I'm so stressed out right now.
I'm gonna like
I
poop
am
myself.
so sweaty. Like,
Does
you
it
have
scream
no idea.
and does it sound like what I
What?
heard?
You sweaty? You're the DM. You don't get to be sweaty.
Only good things.
So yeah, thanks for watching, and we're gonna be back tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with Dungeon Daddy Rick and Through the Together Among the Stars. I don't know why I started with Through. But Together Among the Stars. You don't want to go through stars, you'll die. And DM Sophia on our channel, who just started her Final Fantasy campaign on our Thursday nights, is going to be the special guest for tomorrow. So that's awesome. And tomorrow is Cedar's birthday, so make sure to wish them a happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Doing a charity stream all day.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my gosh.
12:15 here, so that I think that means it's today.
Yeah,
So-
Oh, yeah.
technically it's your birthday now, so
Happy birthday,
Cedar.
Cedar!
Happy birthday. Yet.
Thank you for whatever was in the other room that we didn't go into. I think,
Yet.
maybe. I don't know. It's probably equally terrible. We are... Sorry, go
I
ahead.
don't know, just based on the art for this, I'm not sure really anything could have been more terrible.
I mean...
We'll
Oh.
see.
True.
Careful what you say.
Don't confess it, as my grandma used to say.
Don't put it out there into the universe, as my mom
Better than
says.
that freaking thing.
So yeah, join us tomorrow morning, 11:30, super chill stream. Or if you want to watch a marathon stream, go watch Cedar. Or do both. Watch ours and then go watch Cedar. And we'll be back on Monday here for Mistwalkers on Monday. Because it's Mistwalker Monday. Yeah. We didn't plan that, by the way. We didn't plan Phixius 5 Friday or Miss
Totally
Mitt.
accidental.
It's Mitt. Stick around for the raid. You can use those platinum pieces to hinder or help the party, or you can save up and buy yourself a pack of cards, which have some interesting shit in them, if I do say so myself. And yeah, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.